Welcome back, Money Hunters. Police Scarlight in today's episode, we're revealing the four most valuable coins that collectors are paying huge prices for right now. These coins may look ordinary, but in rare condition they could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Stay locked in, because one of these hidden treasures could be sitting in your pocket or coin jar at this very moment. Let's uncover the value and turn knowledge into real cash potential. Money bag fire. The 1917 Mercury Dime stands as one of the most fascinating early 20th century American silver coins, admired for its artistic beauty, historical significance, and enduring collector appeal. Although it is not considered the rarest Mercury dime ever struck, it occupies an important place within the celebrated Mercury Dime series that ran from 1916 through 1945. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1917 because it represents only the second year of the series and was produced during a transformative period in American and world history. Its combination of silver content, classic design, and increasing scarcity in higher grades has helped sustain strong market demand. Today, examples ranging from heavily circulated pieces to exceptional mint state survivors continue to attract both beginning collectors and advanced numismatists seeking high-quality additions to their collections. The historical background of the 1917 Mercury Dime adds substantially to its appeal. The Mercury Dime was introduced in 1916 as part of a broader effort by the United States Mint to modernize American coinage. Designed by renowned sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, the coin replaced the barber dime and quickly became one of the most admired coins in American numismatic history. The 1917 issue was struck at the San Francisco Mint during a year marked by America's entry into World War I. As the nation prepared for global conflict, the Mint continued producing silver coinage for commerce, making the 1917 a tangible artifact from a pivotal moment in American history. Its survival allows modern collectors to own a piece of the era when the United States emerged as a major world power. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1917 Mercury Dime is its artistic design. The obverse features Liberty wearing a winged Phrygian cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. Because many people mistakenly believed the portrait resembled the Roman god Mercury, the coin became popularly known as the Mercury Dime. The reverse displays a fasces, representing strength and national unity, alongside an olive branch symbolizing peace. The design skillfully balances power and diplomacy, themes especially relevant during the wartime period in which the coin circulated. Many collectors consider Weinman's work among the finest examples of American coin artistry, and the 1917 issue showcases these details particularly well when preserved in higher grades. Technically, the 1917 Mercury Dime was struck from an alloy consisting of 90% silver and 10% copper. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams, measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter, and features a reeded edge. The S mint mark appears on the reverse near the lower left side of the fasces, identifying its San Francisco origin. Collectors often seek examples with strong strikes, original luster, and sharply defined details. The coin's silver composition not only provides intrinsic precious metal value, but also contributes to its distinctive appearance. Over a century after production, many surviving pieces still display attractive toning patterns that can significantly enhance collector interest and market value. Despite a substantial mintage of approximately 27.33 million pieces, the 1917 Mercury Dime becomes considerably scarcer when condition is taken into account. Large numbers entered circulation and experienced decades of wear, leaving relatively few examples in pristine condition. While circulated specimens remain obtainable, true mint state examples become increasingly difficult to locate as grades rise. Gem-quality coins with exceptional preservation are particularly challenging to acquire. This condition rarity explains why collectors often pay substantial premiums for certified examples displaying superior surfaces, strong luster, and minimal contact marks. The issue demonstrates how survival rates, rather than mintage alone, often determine rarity in numismatics. An especially important factor influencing value is the coveted full bands designation. On Mercury Dimes, grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Company award this designation when the horizontal bands on the fasces are fully separated and sharply struck. Full bands examples indicate exceptional strike quality and are often far scarcer than standard mint state pieces. Collectors assembling top-rank registry sets actively pursue these coins, creating intense competition whenever high-grade full-band specimens appear at auction. The combination of high-grade and full-band status can multiply a coin's value several times over compared to ordinary examples of the same date. Current market values for the 1917 S Mercury Dime vary dramatically depending on grade and certification. Well-worn examples typically trade for modest premiums above their silver content, often ranging from around $5 to $25 depending on condition and market conditions. Better circulated pieces can command higher prices, while lower mint state examples frequently sell for over $100. Certified gem mint state examples may reach several hundred or even several $1,000s. Exceptional specimens displaying outstanding preservation and full bands characteristics occupy an entirely different tier of rarity and value. The most impressive auction performances have come from elite condition survivors. A remarkable MS-67 graded 1917 S Mercury Dime reportedly realized approximately $12,075 at a major auction, demonstrating the strong demand for finest known examples. Such prices illustrate the premium collectors place on originality, eye appeal, and technical quality. While most surviving 1917 S dimes will never approach these levels, the existence of five-figure auction results continues to elevate the coin's reputation among serious collectors. As registry set competition remains active, top population examples often experience steady appreciation over time. For collectors seeking a 1917 S Mercury Dime, careful evaluation is essential. Authenticity should always be verified, especially when purchasing higher value specimens. Coins certified by respected grading services generally provide greater confidence regarding authenticity and condition. Collectors should examine strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and any evidence of cleaning or damage. Original, problem-free example. The 1925 D Mercury Dime is one of the most respected and desirable issues in the famous Mercury Dime series, a coinage design that remains a favorite among collectors of United States coins. Struck at this 10-cent piece combines historical significance, artistic beauty, and genuine scarcity in high grades. While it is not the rarest Mercury Dime by mintage, the 1925 D has earned a reputation as a challenging issue to locate with strong details and attractive surfaces. Its combination of scarcity in top condition and enduring collector demand has made it one of the more valuable branch mint Mercury Dimes. Advanced collectors often seek premium examples because they represent an important piece of the early 20th century American coinage story. The Mercury Dime series was introduced in 1916 and designed by, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head Dime. The coin was intended to symbolize freedom of thought and the ideals of American democracy. By 1925, the United States was experiencing prosperity of the Roaring Twenties, a period of economic growth and cultural change. The Denver Mint continued producing dimes for circulation across the western states, and in 1925, D became part of a series that would remain in production until 1945. Although the coin does not commemorate a specific event, it reflects the artistic renaissance of American coinage that characterized the early 20th century. The obverse of the 1925 D Mercury Dime features Liberty wearing a winged cap, a design often mistaken for the Roman god Mercury, which led to the coin's popular nickname. The portrait is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful designs ever used on a circulating American coin. Surrounding Liberty are the inscriptions Liberty, the motto In God We Trust, and the date 1925. The reverse displays a fasces, a bundle of rods with an axe, symbolizing strength and unity, alongside an olive branch representing peace. Together, these elements reflected America's desire for both military readiness and peaceful cooperation following the First World War. From a technical standpoint, the 1925 D Mercury Dime was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter. The D mint mark appears on the reverse near the lower left side of the fasces. Collectors often pay close attention to strike quality because many Denver Mint examples from this period exhibit weaker details, particularly on the central bands of the fasces. Coins displaying fully defined horizontal bands, known as full bands (FB) specimens, are especially prized and command substantial premiums over ordinary examples. The coin's rarity is influenced by both mintage and survival rates. Approximately 5.1 million pieces were produced at the Denver Mint, a relatively modest figure compared with many other Mercury dimes. However, the true scarcity lies in the number of high-grade survivors. Most 1925 D dimes entered heavy circulation and experienced significant wear. As a result, examples grading mint state are much scarcer than the original mintage suggests. Fully struck pieces with attractive luster, minimal marks, and strong band details are especially difficult to locate, increasing their desirability among advanced collectors assembling high-quality sets. Condition plays a critical role in determining value. A circulated 1925 D Mercury Dime may be relatively affordable, but prices rise dramatically as grades improve. Coins graded fine or very fine typically appeal to collectors seeking affordable examples, while extremely fine and about uncirculated specimens attract those desiring greater detail preservation. In mint state grades, scarcity becomes far more apparent. Coins graded MS 64 or MS 65 often represent the threshold where collector competition intensifies, and examples certified as full bands can become significantly more valuable than similarly graded pieces lacking that designation. Current market values vary according to grade, eye appeal, and certification. A well-circulated 1925 D Mercury Dime may trade in the range of approximately $15 to $75 depending on condition. Attractive, extremely fine examples can often sell between $100 and $300. Mint state specimens commonly range from several $100s to several $1,000s, particularly in grades above MS 65. Certified full band examples are especially valuable and may realize prices from several $1,000s to well over $10,000 when exceptionally preserved. The finest known specimens have achieved remarkable auction results due to their rarity and importance within the Mercury Dime series. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is its strong demand among registry set participants. Competitive collectors striving to assemble top-ranked Mercury Dime collections frequently pursue the finest certified examples available. This demand creates a market environment where exceptional coins can appreciate significantly over time. Unlike common-date Mercury dimes, the 1925 D often serves as a condition rarity, meaning that while lower-grade examples are obtainable, elite-grade specimens remain elusive. Auction records consistently demonstrate the premium collectors are willing to pay for superior examples with outstanding strike quality and eye appeal. Collectors interested in acquiring a 1925 D Mercury Dime should focus. The 1925 Mercury Dime is one of the most admired coins in American numismatics, combining artistic beauty, historical significance, and strong collector demand. Officially known as the Winged Liberty Head Dime, the coin is often called a Mercury Dime because Liberty's winged cap resembles the Roman god Mercury. While the 1925 issue is not the rarest date in the series, it remains highly desirable, especially in exceptional condition. Collectors prize the coin for its classic design, silver content, and connection to one of the most celebrated coin series in United States history. High-grade examples with fully detailed strike characteristics continue to command impressive premiums, making the 1925 Mercury Dime a standout piece for both beginning and advanced collectors. The historical background of the 1925 Mercury Dime adds significantly to its appeal. The Mercury Dime series was introduced in 1916 and designed by a renowned sculptor. The series replaced the barber dime and reflected a broader movement toward more artistic American coinage in the early 20th century. The 1925 issue was struck during the prosperous years of the Roaring Twenties, a period marked by economic expansion, technological innovation, and cultural change in the United States. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco all produced Mercury dimes in 1925, though the Philadelphia issue carries no mint mark. These coins circulated widely throughout the country and played an important role in everyday commerce during a transformative era of American history. The design of the 1925 Mercury Dime remains one of the most beautiful in U.S. coinage. The obverse features Liberty wearing a wing cap, symbolizing freedom of thought rather than the Roman deity Mercury. The word Liberty surrounds a portrait, while the date 1925 appears below. On the reverse, a fasces, a bundle of rods with an axe blade, represents strength and national unity, while an olive branch symbolizes peace. The combination of military preparedness and peaceful intentions reflected American ideals following the end of World War I. The design's intricate details, especially the bands on the fasces, are critical in determining a coin's desirability and value. From a technical standpoint, the 1925 Mercury Dime contains 90% silver and 10% copper. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter. Its silver composition not only gives it intrinsic metal value, but also contributes to its enduring popularity among collectors. In high-grade examples, the sharpness of Liberty's hair details, facial features, and wing cap can be stunning. Likewise, strong reverse details and complete horizontal bands across the fasces are considered hallmarks of a superior strike. These features often separate ordinary examples from elite collector-grade specimens. Although millions of 1925 Mercury dimes were produced, true rarity emerges in the highest grades. Circulated examples are relatively available, but coins preserved in mint state condition become increasingly scarce. Many surviving pieces experience decades of circulation, resulting in what that diminished their original luster and detail. Consequently, collectors are willing to pay substantial premiums for examples that retain sharp strikes, attractive toning, and minimal surface marks. Coins certified as mint state by leading grading services are especially sought after because they represent a small fraction of the original mintage that survived in exceptional condition. One of the most important aspects affecting value is the presence of the full bands designation. On Mercury dimes, full bands refers to complete and sharply defined horizontal bands on the fasces. These details indicate an exceptionally strong strike and are highly prized by specialists. A 1925 Mercury dime with full bands can be worth many times more than a similarly graded coin without that designation. Because relatively few examples meet the strict standards required for a full band certification, they represent some of the most desirable pieces in the entire Mercury Dime series. Current market values for the 1925 Mercury Dime vary widely depending on condition. Circulated examples generally trade between $5 and $50, depending on where and eye appeal. Attractive about uncirculated pieces often command prices ranging from $75 to $250. Mint state examples graded MS-63 to MS-65 may sell for several $100s, while premium gems can exceed $1,000. Coins certified with full bands frequently achieve several $1,000s when graded at the highest levels. Exceptional examples appearing at major auctions have realized impressive results due to intense competition among advanced collectors seeking top population specimens. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is collector demand for complete Mercury dime sets. Many enthusiasts attempt to assemble date and mint mark collections spanning the entire series from 1916 through 1945. The 1925 issue serves as an important component of such collections, particularly when matched with similarly high-grade examples. Registry set competition has also increased demand for top-quality specimens, encouraging collectors to pursue coins with superior grades, original surfaces, and certified full bands designations. This sustained demand has helped support long-term value appreciation for premium examples. Collectors interested in acquiring a 1925 Mercury dime should focus on quality and authenticity. Purchasing coins certified by respected grading organizations such as PCGS or NGC provides assurance regarding authenticity and condition. Buyers should examine strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and any evidence of cleaning or damage. Proper storage in archival quality holders is essential to protect the coin from environmental exposure and preserve its value. Reputable coin dealers, established auctions, and recognized numismatic organizations remain the safest sources for acquiring significant examples. The 1966 Roosevelt Dime is one of the most intriguing issues in the Roosevelt Dime series, attracting considerable attention from collectors who specialize in modern United States coinage. While it is not considered a classic rarity in the same category as certain early silver dimes, exceptionally preserved examples and rare era varieties can command impressive prices in the numismatic marketplace. The coin represents an important period in American coinage history, coming just after the United States transitioned away from silver dimes in 1965. Because of its historical position, affordability in lower grades, and surprising scarcity in top condition, the 1966 Roosevelt Dime remains highly sought after by both beginning and advanced collectors. Its value is particularly influenced by grade, strike quality, and the presence of unusual minting errors. The historical significance of the 1966 Roosevelt Dime is closely tied to major changes in American coin production during the mid-1960s. The dime continues a series honoring whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting impact on the nation. The Roosevelt Dime series was introduced in 1946 shortly after Roosevelt's death and was chosen partly because of his association with the March of Dimes campaign. By 1966, the United States Mint was responding to a nationwide coin shortage and had recently eliminated silver from dimes and quarters. To discourage hoarding, mint marks were temporarily removed from circulating coinage between 1965 and 1967, making the 1966 dime a unique issue within the series. The obverse of the 1966 Roosevelt Dime features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt designed by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1966 surround the portrait. On the reverse, a torch symbolizes liberty, while an olive branch and oak branch represent peace and strength. The design is simple yet elegant, reflecting post-war American ideals. Unlike earlier Roosevelt dimes minted before 1965, the 1966 issue is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure rather than 90% silver. It weighs 2.27 grams, measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. In high-grade condition, the coin displays exceptional luster and sharp details that make it especially attractive to collectors. One of the most distinctive characteristics of the 1966 Roosevelt dime is its lack of a mint mark. During the coin shortage of the mid-1960s, the United States Mint intentionally omitted mint marks from all circulating coinage regardless of whether they were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. This makes the 1966 dime historically unique, as collectors cannot distinguish the production facility from the coin itself. While ordinary examples are common, coins exhibiting strong strikes, brilliant original surfaces, and exceptional preservation are much scarcer than their large production numbers might suggest. The mintage of the 1966 Roosevelt dime exceeded 1 billion pieces, which initially suggests abundance. However, rarity in modern coin collecting often depends more on condition than mintage. Most examples entered circulation immediately and accumulated were over decades of use. As a result, coins certified at the highest mint state grades, such as MS 67 or MS 68, are remarkably difficult to find. Collectors assembling registry quality sets compete aggressively for these elite examples, creating substantial premiums over ordinary circulated specimens. The scarcity of top-grade pieces has transformed what appears to be a common coin into a significant modern rarity at the upper end of the grading scale. Era varieties contribute substantially to the excitement surrounding the 1966 Roosevelt dime. Collectors actively seek off-center strikes, double strikes, clip planchets, broad strikes, and dramatic die errors. Certain double die varieties and coins struck on incorrect planchets have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their visibility and certification. These minting mistakes are far rarer than standard issues and often attract specialized collectors who focus exclusively on error coinage. A major mint error can be worth many times more than a normal example, even when both coins are in similar condition. Market values for the 1966 Roosevelt dime vary dramatically depending on grade and rarity. Circulated examples are generally worth only face value or slightly more. Uncirculated specimens commonly trade for a few dollars, while certified mint state examples in the MS-65 to MS-66 range may bring between $10 and $50. Coins graded MS-67 can often sell for several $100s, and exceptionally rare MS-68 examples have realized prices ranging from approximately $1,000 to over $5,000 at major auctions. Significant error varieties may command similar or even higher prices when demand is strong. These values fluctuate according to market conditions, certification population reports, and collector interest. The highest auction prices achieved by 1966 Roosevelt dimes demonstrate the importance of condition rarity. Registry set competitors frequently pursue the finest known examples because even slight differences in grade can have enormous effects on value. Coins with vibrant original luster, minimal contact marks, and superior eye appeal receive the strongest bidding activity. Professional grading by organizations such as and provides confidence regarding authenticity and condition, making certified coins more desirable in the marketplace. Collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1966 Roosevelt dime should focus on quality rather than quantity. Careful examination under proper lighting can reveal where scratches, cleaning, or other issues that may reduce value. Coins with full original mint luster and sharply defined details are generally preferred. Purchasing certified examples from reputable dealers, established auction houses, or respected numismatic organizations can help minimize risk. Proper storage in inert holders or certified slabs is also essential for preserving surfaces and preventing environmental damage that could affect long-term value.